Have you ever purchased a bundle and while going through the bundle you notice that there are random pieces all throughout the bundle, whether it is pieces of thread, whether it is random colored hair strands, whether it is even plastic. Whatever it may be, that is what you call a filler hair. Now, filler hairs are placed throughout a bundle to make it appear thicker, to make it weigh more, and to just manipulate the consumer. Whenever you come across filler hairs, that is an indication that unfortunately you did not actually purchase 100% unprocessed hair, nor is that hair 100% human. If you notice filler hairs throughout your bundle, chances are that that bundle is probably tangling upon reception, or it will begin to tangle and mat up on you. With that same bundle, you're probably very scared to wash the bundle in fear that you may lose the beautiful curl pattern that it came with. These are all characteristics of what you would call non-Remy hair. Non-Remy hair is the #1 type of hair you want to stray from. As a matter of fact, you may as well just go to your beauty supply store and purchase synthetic hair, because that is essentially what you are being sold. Many virgin hair distributors, virgin hair companies, a lot of companies that label their hair as virgin are essentially selling that being non-Remy hair, okay? You do not want to purchase non-Remy hair. Now, with this hair that has random strands through it, tangles and mats up, and that you are probably fearful of washing, you may notice that it comes with a gross corn chip feet smell, something that you definitely do not want your hair to smell like. As a matter of fact, it's probably in your best interest to go ahead and speak directly to the person you are purchasing from, the company you are purchasing from. Get in contact with the CEO of that company and question whether or not you are receiving non-Remy hair. Now, in terms of non-Remy hair, chances are actually there is a 100% chance that you are dealing with processed hair. Although it is labeled as virgin, this hair was definitely processed. Non-Remy hair is usually collected from bottoms of brooms and used hairbrushes and on the floors of salons, and they take all of this hair, and because it was picked up randomly, it definitely does not look uniform. It doesn't even look appealing. So to make it look good, to make it look appealing, they will then dip it in harsh chemicals such as silicone. Now, because it is being dipped in harsh chemicals, it is stripping the hair of its nutrients, stripping the hair of its cuticles, and now that hair is susceptible to tangling and matting. That is what you want to stay away from. Unless you're okay with, hair that's tangling and shedding and you really don't care for the hair, then go for it. But if you are looking for long-lasting hair, hair with longevity, hair that does not tangle and mat up on you, you want to stay away from non-Remy hair. Unfortunately, many vendors will label this non-Remy hair, which is actually processed, as 100% unprocessed hair, also known as virgin hair. This now brings us to the concept of processed hair. When you come across body wave, deep wave, tight curl, mink, all of these are indications that the hair has been processed. Another indication that you are dealing with processed hair is that it has names like Brazilian, Peruvian, or even Malaysian attached to the hair. There is a 99.9% chance that your hair is not coming from Brazil, Peru, or Malaysia. Those names, those origins are essentially a marketing tactic. They are made to fool the consumer into believing that you are getting, luxurious and beautiful Latin American thick hair, when in actuality, you are not. You are getting hair from Asia. Most of the hair in this hair game comes from Asia. So again, I want to point out to you guys that there are many companies manipulating and trying to play us as the consumer, okay? You need to be keen and you need to be aware. And I'm not saying that processed hair is bad. However, I believe it is important to question why there is so much dishonesty in the processed hair game. Why would a company not want to be straightforward and honest with you about what it is that they are selling and about what it is that you will be spending your money on? Another thing that will indicate that you are dealing with processed hair is hair grades. Real hair, real human hair does not have hair grades. It does not come graded. When you are purchasing hair from AliExpress, when you are purchasing hair from somebody that claims to have virgin hair, and you see things like 10A, 9A, 12A, that is an indication that you are dealing with processed hair, okay? Those grades are essentially a systematic way for vendors to label the quality of their hair. Hair grades are not universal and they are subject to change on the basis of vendors. For instance, say you're a vendor and say I'm a vendor and we both sell body wave hair. I may say that my best quality hair is 9A, Meanwhile, your best quality hair may be 12A and your worst quality hair may be 9A. There really is no real indication of how good of quality this hair is. It is just a systematic label used by the vendor to indicate what their best hair is and what their worst hair is. However, just because you purchased 9A grade hair doesn't mean you've purchased the best hair. It is arbitrary, and it's not something that you should actually rely on to help you indicate or help you know whether or not you are purchasing the best hair. Now, in terms of processing, there are two ways that most vendors choose to go about processing: chemically processing or steamed processing. If the hair has been chemically processed, you should know that the lifespan of that hair is not going to last long. Because that hair was taken and dipped in silicone, it is now susceptible to tangling and matting. They have ripped and stripped the hair of its nutrients and have ripped and stripped the hair of what will protect it. Cuticles protect the hair strand. Your hair has cuticles, like your actual hair on your head has cuticles, and mine does too. All of our hair has cuticles. And once that is tampered with, you are bound to experience tingling. You are bound to experience matting. Chemically processing the hair is definitely an indication that you will experience a short lifespan on your hair. When hair has been steamed processed, you have higher chances of the hair lasting longer, and it's just a lot healthier for the hair. It doesn't completely damage the cuticles, and if you are to go with processed hair, you might be better off dealing with steamed processed hair. So we've exhausted non-Remy hair, we've exhausted processed hair. Now it's time to talk about what Remy hair is. Now, I'm not talking about R-E-M-I or Remy hair that you would commonly see at the beauty supply store. I'm talking about R-E-M-Y, Remy hair. That is the hair that you want to buy. Remy is a term used to describe how the hair was collected, okay? You actually want to know how the hair was collected. If a vendor cannot tell you how the hair was collected, that is a big red flag. You should definitely stay away, okay? You want the hair to be Remy. When hair is Remy, that means the hair was collected in ponytail form. So I sell raw Indian hair. Raw Indian hair is collected in ponytail form. The donor's hair will be ponytailed, and the hair will be cut at the base of the ponytail. This helps ensure that cuticles are aligned, meaning that roots are facing one way and tips are facing another way. This will also help ensure that cuticles are maintained. This is what you want. This shows, or this is proof to you, that the hair will not tangle, the hair will not mat, and the hair will be in its healthiest state. If a company cannot tell you again how they've gotten the hair, how they retrieved the hair, chances are that it is non-Remy, and that hair is not going to last long. So there's no point in even spending over $100 on this hair. You want your hair to be Remy hair. Again, Remy is a term used to describe how the hair was collected. The donor's hair will be ponytailed and cut at the base of the ponytail. This helps ensure cuticle alignment, meaning that the tips of the hair are facing one direction and the roots are facing another direction, which will eliminate tangling and matting, as well as it also ensures that the cuticles are intact, okay? You want your cuticles to be intact because that will protect the hair strand. Another thing to keep in mind about Remy hair is that Remy hair is 100% human hair. Because it was collected from a donor, it is actually 100% human hair. It was not just picked up off of floors or brooms or used brushes. Remy hair is ideally what we all are looking for, okay? Hair that does not tangle, hair that does not mat, and hair that is 100% human. Let's talk about virgin hair. If you were to get on Google right now and type in virgin hair, I'm pretty sure a picture of a body weight bundle will come up, a loose weight bundle will come up, and some more other man-made textures. As I've already addressed, those man-made textures are processed. Now let's talk about what the true definition of virgin hair is. Virgin hair, the true definition, is 100% unprocessed, 100% human hair. Because so many companies are mislabeling their processed hair as virgin hair, a new term was coined. But before I get into the new term, I really want to stress to you guys what virgin hair actually means. Okay, so virgin hair is hair, like I said, that is 100% unprocessed, 100% human. It's supposed to be 100% Remy hair. It's supposed to be hair that does not tangle up on you, that does not mat up on you. So if you are experiencing tangling and matting and you are seeing a man-made texture, you are not actually dealing with virgin hair. As I said, all of this mislabeling has led to a new term being coined. So we now use the term raw to differentiate between processed and fake virgin hair and real virgin hair. I hope that made sense. Let me reiterate. We now use the term raw to indicate that hair is 100% unprocessed, 100% Remy, and 100% human. Due to all of the mislabeling, we've just allowed virgin to be that processed hair title. So when you come across virgin, most likely it is going to be processed hair. If you are looking for 100% human hair, 100% unprocessed hair, 100% Remy hair, then you want raw hair. If you're looking for hair that does not tangle up on you, that does not mat up on you, then you are looking for raw hair. You should start typing in the word raw. Raw is going to help you really find what you were looking for. Another thing to keep in mind with raw hair is that you do not have to be fearful about washing your hair and losing the curl pattern or the texture. As a matter of fact, it is highly recommended that you definitely wash your raw hair as much as you would wash your regular hair. It is real human hair, you will not lose the curl pattern, and you definitely should be moisturizing and hydrating your raw hair extensions. Keep in mind that raw hair does behave as your natural hair would, okay? It reacts to the natural elements. If it's hot, it will frizz up. If it's cold, it may become dry. So that is something to definitely keep in mind before purchasing raw hair, okay? Raw hair is soft, okay? You can feel the difference to the touch. It is not stiff. It is just beautiful hair, and it is true human hair. If that is what you're looking for, if you're looking for real, authentic human hair, you should definitely be looking into raw human hair. Raw Remy hair, okay? You want your hair to be raw, you want your hair to be Remy, and that will ensure that you are not dealing with tangling, matting, and all the other things that we don't like about hair extensions. Raw hair can be colored, it can be bleached. You can honestly do whatever it is that you want to your raw hair. Why? Because it is 100% human hair, okay? It has not been processed, so it will not be affected when you try to go in and process it. Another thing to touch bases on with raw hair is that gray hairs may be evident. Now, these are not to be confused with filler hairs. You may find gray hairs throughout your bundles because this hair was cut from a person's head, okay? That person might have had 1 or 2 gray hair strands, and the gray hair strands are removed manually by hand, meaning somebody might accidentally miss a gray hair strand or 2. So you shouldn't be, too fearful if you see a gray hair strand. However, you should be fearful if you see plastic in your raw hair extension. Last but not least, let's talk about the raw hair price point. Raw hair is the purest form of hair you can find on the market, meaning that the price is going to match its quality. You can expect to pay anywhere from $100 to almost $200 for one bundle. However, I do want to point out that you are paying for longevity and you are paying for quality. Your raw hair extensions will last a minimum of 2 years, meaning 2 years is the least amount of time you will get out of your hair, and that is if you're treating your hair horribly. Like, you literally are not caring for your hair at all. Raw hair is expected to last up to 5 years and maybe even longer if you are taking care of your hair. You are definitely investing in longevity, and you are definitely investing in quality when you buy raw hair. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope this video was of help, and I hope you now know the difference between raw, Remy, virgin, and all the other hair industry terminology there is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. I reply to all comments. Be sure to check out my blog, which will give you a more in-depth explanation on the different raw hair words, terms, and all the things that you need to know. Thank you guys so much. Stay blessed and stay juicy.